Last time on Spriken Studios.
Garage Life 112 scale kit. Okay, so here's a more accurate view of the parts. So there we can see it is a perfect size for our Megami Device. Yes. Now we gotta move this all about before it dries. Well, I guess it's not gonna dry that instant. Everyone likes coffee, right? Yeah, that can be nice. So let's do a super watered down coffee bean color. Yay! I almost did it! And so we are back here working on our garage while our video over there uploads. So in case you couldn't tell from the intro and everything else, welcome to Spriken Studios. I am Mr.Spriken. Yes. And yeah, I highly suggest you go back and you watch the incredibly long first part of this project. So you'll know what I'm doing. Well, you'll know what I'm doing right now, which is just painting white. But still, you'll know what I'm painting white for, or where I am on this project. Blah, blah, blah. Go back and watch. Okay, so I got some acrylic white paint here, folk art paint, using titanium white for door details and porch railing thingy. And just gonna paint and assemble. Isn't this nice? I don't know if you could see these lines here. Yeah, they're just a guide for where you're supposed to glue everything. The Japanese are really good at making kits that you have to build that are very straightforward and no Japanese language needed. Yeah, it's always impressive. It's always, you know, quite simple and efficient. Doggy super bark. Anyways, what was I saying? I figured I would just paint what I could, and then I'll just paint the rest once it's in place. Okay, so we got our fancy railings, what the heck is this thing called? Man, my vocabulary is pretty crap, at least while I'm filming. But you get it. We have this. And I need to weather it now. So, look how easy this is. Yoink! We're going to use this Mr. Weathering color, stain brown, and just hit, you know, up in the corners in here and various places around. Yeah, and then we're just going to remove any excess with some white spirit. Okay, so I'm just going to take this little bit of wash and I'm just going to hit the the top part under here. Take a Q-tip, dunk it in our white spirits, and then we're just going to dab away. And just kind of drag it down a bit. Because we just want it to be a little bit dirty, like where maybe the paint, maybe there's been, you know, water running down here, taking off the paint a bit, or something. Some reason for it. Oh, my phone. I mean my watch. I sure loves me some weathering. Maybe a bit too much, but I think this turned out nicely. I'll probably go in and clean up with some white here and there, because I did really muck this up in terms of making it all dirty. It is the look we want. We want this to have a rougher look, not really kept up. So yeah, we might have to hit some of this, the rest of this garage with some of the same wash in different ones. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to want to do. But before I do all that, I will get the rest of it done. And I think I'll tackle all the remaining weathering at the end. But first, noodly oodlies. Yes, noodles will save us. Or kill us. One of the two. So we have a bunch of interior walls to do. I'm going to start off with the biggest one. And I don't want... Sorry about that. As I was saying, I don't want the interior wood panel walls to look anything like this porch thingy wood. So we're going to go with something quite light, kind of like a, I don't know, what you would expect unpainted 2x4s to kind of look like, maybe. This is a camel acrylic color, and this is a parchment. Now, on their own, they're kind of a bit too on the beige, light beigey side. Well, the camel's a bit darker, but we're going to put a wash over the whole thing anyways. But these will just give us the variation we kind of want. And I'm just going to stagger them like, you know, some of each color, and we'll see how it looks. Then we got to do this concrete. I laid down the colors and then I gave it a wash, kind of making it the wash heavier in some areas and then barely in others. And we got this. Now it looks like very grungy wood paneling, which is what I want, but maybe not. Maybe we wanted a little bit more uniform. So I'm going to take our white spirit. This is what we use to remove the wash, since our wash is enamel and this is enamel thinner. Yeah, we'll see if we can lighten this up a bit and get a more even kind of feel across it all. But I still want to keep some of the grittiness of it. So when I come back, I will have all these walls done, the concrete done, and I forgot I have to have blue framing on all of this. So I'll get that done too. Then we'll be ready to put it in our garage. Another day here at Spriken Studios, Tuesday to be exact, and we have some progress. Yeah, so I lightened up the panels a bit for the interior, and it looks good. It looks like it's just different pieces of wood thrown up there with someone's own two hands, and they're nice and kind of gritty looking, for lack of a better word. We got all of our trim painted up for the windows and doors. And speaking of doors, we also weathered these doors a bit. Well, when I say a bit, I say quite a lot, really. And I think they look great. But we have to do some weathering on the actual garage paneling to kind of go with that and our super weathered up little porch area. Okay, that's a bit better. Turns out the outside light is not our friend. So we need to paint this door red. And I tried out some reds, and the best one that I could find for the color to look how we want it. Yeah, the best color we could find for our red is the Mephisto red from the Citadel paint line. This is pretty good. And over here, I'll show you what we have. This is a Mephisto red I used with a brown wash. And this one is just some engine red. It's a bit too bright. So I like this, and that's going to work nicely for our door and for our windows. Over here, we have our thing for our tools. And I just threw some Mod Podge over it to give it less of a wood kind of feel. And painted it just with some Gundam Chrome Silver. And I'm going to hit it with a black wash, and then that little accessory shall be done. But let's paint all of our red parts now. Before we paint our red, I will just show you what else we're going to do along with this time lapse. And that is these support beams for our roof. We're going to paint those up some kind of brownish something or other. Yeah, perhaps. So we're going to do those along with it. Then after we're done all that painting, we're going to assemble our table that goes in there and our little drawer thing. And yeah, I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Hint, it involves more Mod Podge. So we painted up our door and we stuck on the white frame. Now all we have to do is add in some of the glass. Ooh, you can't see this because it's white. Really. We need to take some of this clear plastic pieces, well, one piece, and sandwich it between these little frames and then stick it on our door. And then we have to put on our door handle, which I have in pieces here, just painted brass. So let's go ahead and do this up. Okay, before I assemble this, yeah, this is our tool hanging thingy. Got a little bit of rust on there and some just various shades of metallics. So I think that will look quite nice on our wall inside. Okay, so the plastic was scored for us. It just wasn't scored enough, so we just used our trusty X-Acto knife to remove it. And now I'm supposed to sandwich this in between these two things. Now I want this to be pretty clean, so I think our Gorilla Glue super glue could work. I found this is absolutely amazing for gluing the wood parts together. It'll like bond instantly and forever. So let's just see if this plastic will like it or not. I hope. I'm not gonna try and put too much. Did I just screw up? No. I think this should fit once it's glued. It should fit in here, maybe. Let's see. Hopefully I didn't screw up. Look, we're coming unglued. Okay, I think, methinks we're okay. Actually, let's do the whole shebang. Let's do it. What we're going to do is we're going to coat the inside part of this with some super glue. The instructions don't really tell you how to do it per se. They just say, hey, these pieces go together. So we have our frame. Let's see if it's going to fit in here nicely. I think I'm just going to try friction fitting it. Oop. We don't really have an even fit there. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, the only downside about this particular wood for this project is that when I paint it, I've noticed it warps a bit from, I guess, the temperature difference or the just the fact of it getting wet. So the door is kind of yeah, kind of warped. So I'm gonna just like leave it flat and put some heavy objects over it, see if that helps. Time to check on our door. We have crushed it under the weight of all of our future diorama projects. Ooh. Corner of happiness. That sounds nice. World of creativity. That's what this one is. And Vitality Life. Oh, super awesome. Oh, so many nice dioramas to make, so little time. So our door's all done. Door handles are there nicely, and we're ready to weather it. We'll get our wonderful, actually, we already have some of our nice brown weathering. So watch what I do with this. Very easy. I'm actually gonna go ahead and water down our mixture here a bit with some white spirit. That is the thinner for this enamel. Yeah. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give this whole red door the brown wash. Because we don't want it so bright. Going to get my white spirit here and a Q-tip, and we're going to dunk it in and watch how we can transform this door here. So see all this wonderful red that's been gone over with the brown wash? So see how we're working it, and we're keeping kind of the panel lines there a bit darker? Yeah, well, you'll see. Once we clean this up a little bit more, it's going to be quite sharp. Progress! We have all the windows in, and the doors, actually, plural. And we got our support beams in there. Yeah, we painted them this really cool wrought brown. I guess that's German. Yeah, gave it like this, you know those beams you usually find? Those, what are they called? H beams or something or other? Yeah, we saw them as kind of like a burgundy-ish kind of color. And that works. Yeah. Looking good. Now we just have to add in our shelf over here and our thingy to hang stuff. Damn you, light with your lines! Ah! Alright, forget about that. Right now we need to build the last of the accessories for inside, and that is our stool, our table workbench thing, and the chest of drawers. I've made the decision to paint this set of drawers that go with the table with just the Mr. Weathering color. Yes, that seems to be the workhorse carrying today. And it may seem like a cop-out, but it's not because of this. See this? These drawers actually fit in and are functioning. I wasn't expecting that at all. That's very cool and very nice. So I can put little things in there. But if I paint it, I'm going to lose the ability to friction fit these in and out. Well, it'll fit, but it won't slide if there's paint, because it'll just get too thick. As it is, our bottom one, unfortunately, won't come out. So I can retain these last three, and it is going to be kind of a little bit off. But yeah, in order to do that, I need to use the weathering. But it's still a cool wood look, so I think it's going to look great. The finish line is within sight, folks, but we are battling the horrible lighting of the apartment. All of the weird lines coming everywhere, and the horrible orange lights and white lights. Can't decide what it is.
we are almost done this project. So I am going to push forward with some boring things that I may not necessarily have to show you on camera. Like over here. This is just the shingles for the roof. That's it. Then we're done. Then we get to do all the fun things like put in details and knickknacks inside. Oh, it's going to be exciting. And of course, there's also that thing. Today is finally the day of completion. We did it. We built the garage. It is all done. Minus a few little accessories. I am waiting on the roof to just finish drying. I had a black wash over it, and it's looking pretty decent. So we're gonna throw that on soon, but first we got some fun accessories. Yeah. Look at this. Matrix poster. I think I will. We got little Canadian money, a passport. I think I'm gonna make a laptop out of some plastic or some such, and also a dartboard. And we got some signs to choose from. Which ones we want, I'm not sure which ones we'll make. Let's see, we have some fabric. Okay, here's our plastic in question. We have a mixed bag of leftover fabrics and such from my miniature beach house I built with my fiance. We have this little stool for our garage, but I want to make some kind of little custom seat cushion for it. So we're going to maybe get this leftover felt and maybe some burlap or something and fold it over and glue it into place. So we're going to do that. I'm going to have a look in here to see if there's any other goodies I could potentially use. I don't think there is, but yeah, I got pages of money, baby, and some cool things to make later in the future. Yeah, but for now we're going to do this, and I'm going to find a way to make mini darts for this. You bet I am. Yay, we finished all of our stuff. There's our funky stool that's looking very worn and strange, but it works. We have our signs. Oh, I didn't end up going with the toothpick road for darts because that was just not going to happen. It was a disaster and didn't look like it and way too much work. So instead, I did this little clever thing where I just took the same armature wire and just little pieces of plastic and painstakingly glued the little fins on those. And I stuck them in. And the great thing about using the foam backing for this is the needles just stick in by themselves. We got a deck of playing cards here. And our signs. We have our little envelope with some money. Our passport. Our laptop, which is looking nice. I don't think I even really have to paint anything. Any white bits. Just underneath. Yeah, just a regular old black laptop. Looks cool. We have a alcoholic drink of some kind. I'll see if we can use this water jug thingy. Or maybe this coffee pot. And then I made some little outlets and a light switch. Really ghetto. Yeah, and we'll put those up. And see how it all looks. In the end, yay, reveal time coming soon. We did it! Yes, it is done. But first, before the big unveiling, let's have a look at how much materials were used in making this. It's quite a bit. Here you have it, folks. Everything that went into making the garage. All kinds of different tools. All kinds of glues. Lots of different color paints. Some weathering stuff. Brushes, lots of paper towel. A little bit of polystyrene plate and EVA foam. And cut out printed images from online. Even some sticky tack. Yes. Tons of things. And it was all well worth it. And over the span of, maybe 5 days. Solid work, 5 days. Here she is, the front of the garage. I guess the front door? Yeah. No trespassing. That's very nice. Got some neat weathering going on everywhere. Windows are open. Wood is rotting away. Let's take a look around this way. Another window is open, but this one a little broken. Look at that. We have a beware of dog in there. No dog, just a sign. Now we have our road or pathway with some tread marks, soon to be for a motorcycle. But let's see. No parking, yes. Anytime. A nice keep out sign. Some weathered up doors. What's going on in there? I see a light. Yes, that light is from a battery pack. Temporarily hooked up to a ghetto light in there. But it works because it's a garage. We have our nice shingled roof. Looking nice and weathered. And that is pretty much it all the way around. There's nothing really exciting about the back. Let's have a look inside. Ooh, this is exciting. So the front door I left kind of wedged in there because the fit was really too snug. So I'm not going to have that as a functioning door. These are our functioning doors. And these ones are the most important because it helps me get things in and out. Yeah. So they can come off. So we're just going to open up and have a peek inside. What do we have here? It's none other than me, Mr. Spriken, sitting on a stool. Got a garbage bin over there. What else we got? We got lots of stuff in here, which we're gonna show you. Delicious coffee. Well, looks like we have a coolant or antifreeze leak there. Oh, someone's been playing darts. Hehehe. Let's get the roof off this thing. Before I take the roof off, I'll just show you. These doors come off. Both of them. This roadway is not connected, and neither is the porch. That is for ease of storage and transportation of things. Yes. I think I'm going to leave it like that. And then the last of the things that comes off is the roof. Oh, look at this. What do we have in here? Got some cool beams and lots of stuff in the way here. So we have a nice dartboard, which I custom made, and custom made those darts too, as you know. And let's see what we got. We got a shovel. Every garage needs some kind of shovel and things. I was gonna make a broom, but I got too tired. There's the light switch there. Got some Forbes magazine, laptop. These beams aren't the greatest for showing this thing off, but they look cool. We have a coffee maker with some coffee over there. We have some books on the shelf. Sneaky baton. Playing cards. We have our cool Matrix poster up. And our thing to hold the tools. But we have a toolbox at the moment, so that is not needed. Look. What do we have in here? Passport and an envelope with lots of precious Canadian dollars. Give me those. I count at least $180 there. Yes. Hey Sue, how's it going? What you doing in there? Waiting for your partner, huh? She'll be on her way soon enough. Thanks for being so patient. Yes. Yeah, it is a nice place. Not the most spacious thing in the world, but it serves its purpose. Yeah, you don't even hit your head on the beams, which is nice. Yeah, that's perfect. Just tall enough to change that light bulb, eh, Sue? Yeah, that works. Looks good. And very cozy. Don't get too dirty in there. Alright, Sue. I'll work on your love interest in the next episode, I swear. I swear it. I'll do her along with the motorcycle, her motorcycle. How's that? Don't look so sad or grumpy. I can't tell what that face is. All right? Just sit tight. Hang out here, and in a week or two, you'll be reunited. Yeah, we did it! And I'm burning up in here because I finally took it back to the old AC. Mwahaha. No, I just turned it off. But yeah, it's over. It's done. Oh, I feel like I need a vacation or something. It was a lot of fun, but a lot of work, especially when you're trying to meet self-imposed deadlines. It was well worth it. It's kind of tricky to get in and get the camera angles and stuff that I wanted to show it off. Just because, you know, big hands and camera in middle space. Yeah. But I hope you get the idea of how neat it is. And it's perfect scale for our Musume kits, which will come in handy for future videos. Yes, I have big plans for dioramas and kits. You shall see. And on that note, one of the next videos to come will be building this Yamaha. Yeah, this Yamaha bike. It'll be going in our garage along with our custom character I alluded to. Her name is Akako. Yes, she is Sue's love interest. And together they will live in an apartment that is yet to be made, but for now, at least there's a garage. So maybe I'll do a combo video. Custom character with this bike. So, stay tuned and look forward to that. And what else we have going on? I don't know, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten pretty much all day. I don't eat when I build because I don't like taking breaks. Okay, so I better wrap this up now because it's going to be very long, and no doubt you've all stopped watching. Or just appearing here now after skipping the rest of the beginning stuff to get here now. Okay. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'm happy I can always be making these videos for people to enjoy, and I can't wait to build more. So, get a bike, or custom character, and then after that, we're going to do some Gundam. Yes, some kind of gunpla thing. I'm kind of itching to do just take care, peeps. Have a nice weekend, and keep cozy.